Hey guys, good evening everyone. Welcome back to my channel. This is Miss JD for another episode of our daily stock market insights. And today is January 3, 2022. Happy New Year, everybody. Okay, so this is the first market day in 2022. So let us see how our stocks fared today. So if this is the type of video you want to watch every single day, guys, if you have not subscribed yet to my channel, I am inviting you to click that subscribe button and the notification bell so you're always updated. Allow me to join you in this journey. Okay, so you're always welcome in this channel. Feel free to drop a comment if there's a stock you'd like me to review for you. Otherwise, I'll be uh, reviewing the highly traded stocks for today in the Philippine market. Let's see if we can have some time later on to check out some of our stocks in the US market. Okay, so let us start with the index. Okay, so if I can still remember the line I drew the other time or in my last video, I was thinking that this was our possible area of support because notice this on these dates you had 2 days straight whereby price level is being respected at that area and it stopped right there. So looks like, you know, we could potentially see a possible support in case that gets respected in that area. But sadly, in today's market performance, we got a confirmation that that potential channel has been broken. Okay, because I was hoping we could be respecting this, right? But right off the bat, the day started with a gap down and continuous decline happened with a solid 233 million on foreign buying. So what are my expectations here? I'm on the conservative side. Perhaps we could see another red day tomorrow, and hopefully it just stops right at this key level where we used to have our support. And the implication of that is, of course, the stocks that comprise the index will most likely have that same level of sentiment, which is on the bearish side. But let's see if some of those are showing early signs of recovery or they're about to. We'll see in their chart. So, just a disclaimer, guys. Most of my insights here are purely technical. So, I empower you to study, read the news, because you will get a lot of insights in those news and updates in the disclosures that will influence the market movement. Okay, so let's try to see if this 6,939 level will also be respected, and if that happens, hopefully we get a bounce right there. Okay, so let us go ahead and check the most trending stocks. Let's start with ACEN. Okay, so ACEN also had a solid drop. It broke your MA20 line over here. See this? This yellow line in our Bollinger Band is the MA20. And you can also tinker with the settings according to your preferred moving average settings there, but mine is just the default. It's MA20. And today's performance is a solid drop by 4.55%. And this means that I am anticipating that by tomorrow we could have another red day. And this is the area of support. It's an area, so it could be slightly higher or lower. Okay. This area is a support. If you look back, you also had some consolidation that happened right over there, and we will see if it was going to end tiny, a tiny candlestick landing at the 10.09 level. Otherwise, a wick will do. Hopefully we end with a wick and then just recover same day, but 10.09 is the nearest support. So if you're a long-term holder of ACEN and are considering to add more, the nearer you are to the 10.09 level, that's an even better entry. Yeah. MBT. So this is what I'm hoping to see with ACEN. Just touch the support and then move up. Okay, but it's a gap down for MBT based on the chart. Okay, but look, what's nice about this is that it respected your MA20 being a support. Notice if you're moving above that line, that means you are in an uptrend. And once you are in an uptrend, it doesn't have to move on a straight line. There will be days when our investors and traders are going to take profit, and that will influence the fluctuations in the price. And today we had a 3% decline, 3.05, with some foreign selling that happened. But what's nice here is that it respected the 52.99 being a support area. So we'll see if it will stabilize first, or it is already going to continue its bounce and its uptrend in the days to come. But 52.83, that is our support. Let's see Converge. Converge, we are currently moving below the MA20 line, as you can see, and I think it has also broken that uh, upward channel we had in the past. See that? But on a separate note, if I remove this and just look at it this way, there's also a support at the area where it actually landed today. This is the support area I'm looking at, because if you look to the left, you had 3 days of consolidation right here. Move to the left again, it was touched twice over here, and then 3 days over here. So if you are going to look at the weekly chart, we might see indeed some stabilization here, slightly higher or lower. So let me just do this instead, something or somewhere over here. Okay, so that is an area where we will potentially see some sideways or bounce movement, and you just have to be a little conscious of this lower Bollinger Band. If that gets triggered on that side moving down, then that's a different story. The goal here is we do not want to break this. You can even use this parameter as your cut loss level. So if it goes 2-3% lower than that, then you cut your loss. Okay, don't wait for the loss to be in 2 digits. Otherwise, it's super hard. From experience, I still have some in my port that are in uh, an EPIT mode. So that's the price I had to pay because I was not able to cut my loss early. All right, so that's our support area at the moment. It's interesting because we have a foreign buying that happened today. Okay, um, so that's for Converge. By the way, okay, John also requested for Mond over here. Crypto traders also shared a message to us. Good luck on your journey, Miss JD. eToro seems to be huge in the Philippines. Yes, there are a lot of Filipino users of eToro, and because the platform is super easy to use, user friendly. So I think that's the reason why a lot of us are happy with this platform. Okay, I will look at Mond, but let me go through these first. Okay, SPNAC. Let's go back to the daily chart. What's nice with SPNAC is that I was begging for the support to reach this level, but this is already the third day where it is starting to give us a consistent bounce at the 1.25 area. So that for me is already a those are the facts that I can already consider as my basis for the new direction I'm looking at. Most likely the 1.25 now is our new support indeed, not this one anymore. Okay, so my expectation is we could be moving either sideways, meaning a few more days to just strengthen the support at the 125, or it will continue to move up. But overall, I'm already bullish here. 319,000, not that huge, but it's at least, we had some foreign buying already here. SM. SM is one of the blue chip companies in the country. So most likely it's just following the PSEI movement. Okay, you're just moving within this range. This is a range trading, an example of a range trading if you want to try it out. Enter right over here around 9:10, exit as near as you can at the 1037, because for the past how many weeks or even months, we're on a weekly chart. Okay, so that's a 14% gain. I'm not expecting a lot in terms of drastic movement or dramatic increase in the price, considering that this is a large cap or a large market cap business, or this business has a large market cap. That's why you cannot easily, do pump and dump here. Nope. That's why you would notice movements are just 1% or less than 1% in a day. See that? So if you're happy with 14% in a span of 4 weeks, 3 weeks, then that's your potential gain. Because right now, looking at the weekly chart, it has been moving since May within this range. So it's up to you. If 14% is already a good uh, profit profit margin there. So your call. At least SM is SM. GT cap. GT cap, third day on a red today. Let us see if it will continue to drop. I am also a bit on the bearish side. No, we are still on a weekly chart. Let's go to the daily chart. Okay. See, I will. So I saw this. That's the reason why on a weekly chart I plotted it there. But there's actually another one over here on a daily chart. So 519, around that, and the next possible drop is 500. But the main takeaway here is that my outlook at the moment for GT cap is we might still see some more days, red days, that is, for this stock. So if you want to catch it at a lower price, just wait for that perfect timing. You're still there's a likelihood that you will be able to get this at a way cheaper level. Imagine how much it has already dropped through the years. Okay, it's just moving sideways, but more on the decline side. The next one is BDO. There's dividend. Okay, done. That is already done. Okay, so we are also moving below the MA20 level for BDO, and you are also very near a support area. Okay, I hope you know why I'm plotting it there. So you gotta look to the left, slowly navigating down, and find that area where in multiple days that price level is hit. So this one, 2 days, we landed at this area and then there was some bounce that happened. Look further to the left. Are there any days that will support this assumption? I would have to say this one. Okay. Previously, that was your resistance, and then we broke out of that, then it got revisited, then that now is your support. So I think it is retesting that price level again, trying to see if that is going to do a double bottom in this area. So if that, in the event, touches 117.92, and then your point over here is much higher than the previous 117.92, then that's a bullish divergence. In the meantime, I think it might take a few days for it to strengthen its support right at the 117 area. ICT, you had a pullback. You had a gap up, but solid drop over here. Let us see. Okay, this on a weekly chart, we're still respecting that uptrend channel over here, but I think the area where it had a gap up today, we're on a weekly chart, by the way. That was already it. That was your resistance. It has just confirmed a resistance at that area. Um, though we have a long wick here, we'll use that as our resistance. Now, this 205 level is slightly higher than the previous resistance over here. But look how we did an inverse reaction to that. So I will do this. Always remember that check if the price is going up and how does your RSI react with that kind of movement. See, this one over here is declining. While the price is moving higher, the RSI is starting to decline, meaning the sentiment is starting to move to the selling side, profit taking. Okay, no more buyers because it's declining. Your volume is also starting to decline. But it's just the first day of the week. If you want to closely monitor this, just add it in your watch list. Okay, I have a feeling it might break that area already. The next support would be around 186. Yeah, 186, 187. Okay, so that's your nearest support. Another probably red day tomorrow. Mond, I think I also had this analysis in the past week or two. I mentioned that this area could still be revisited right at this level. Okay, and indeed, that's what's happening now. It's retesting that level 1545. We are currently very, very near our support. So I think the best thing we want to watch out here is that spike in the volume, because if that green candlestick is supported by a volume, then the chances of it continuing is really high. This one, the volume is not that big. That's why it did not sustain. At the same time, you have your MA20 line over here. So that is currently acting as our resistance. Okay. So 1545. If you just want to add some more here, slowly add in case it drops some more. Then if you're a solid holder of MON, then just add more each time it drops. Okay. Um, by the way, thank you very much to John, Lawrence, Copy Traders Club for dropping a message in my previous video. I hope you're learning a few stuff from me. And of course, go ahead and check out other YouTubers too. So in my last video, I talked about my eToro performance in 2021. So I am Julie Lax in eToro. If you want to check out my portfolio, my stats, that's public. Okay. So thank you guys for watching, and please don't forget to hit the subscribe button and the notification bell so you're always updated whenever I have new videos. Bye bye for now, and good night.